Hello, everyone. Today for summarizing, we are focused on the important information and how to separate that from the details. Let's review. Summaries need, I wonder if you could guess this first sentence I'm going to put up since I've told you every day. Summaries need how many sentences? Show me with your fingers. How many sentences should be in a summary? That's right. We need 4 sentences because we want to keep it short. Okay? What else does a summary need? It needs our transition words. Say them with me. First, then, next, and last. Because like we practiced yesterday, those show us the sequence or the order of events. We also need key information, which means no details. And that's what we're focused on today. First, then, next, and last. Like we talked about yesterday, we use these words because they tell us that time is passing and that events are happening. It tells us the order that these things took place. What else should we include? One way to remember the things that we should include in a summary is when people say who, what, when, where. Okay, let's look at this. The title, we should always include the title so that your reader knows exactly what book you're talking about. Who, we should include our main characters. Where the story takes place is our setting, okay? So it's important to tell us who is in the story and where they are. What? I need to know the main events and the problem and solution, okay? So I need to know the big things that happen, the problem that's going on, and how the problem was solved. And when? You might mention the year the story takes place if you know it. Or if it already happened, you might say a long time ago. It just depends on the story that you're summarizing. If it's happening right now, you might say something about it being recent, okay? You want your reader to, or your audience to really understand exactly where and when the story is taking place and who is involved. So for your assignment today, it's going to be another activity like we did yesterday where you're sorting information. So once again, you'll be selecting the text box and using your arrows on your keyboard to move it left or right. Okay, today you won't have to move them up or down. But let's read this together. The little boy rode his bike to his grandmother's house every Saturday. I see that this tells us about our main character. Our main character is a little boy and his grandmother. It tells us that he rode his bike to her house every Saturday. So let's think, is this an important piece of information or a detail? I want you to point the direction that I should move this. Should I move it to the left because it's important information, or should I move it to the right because it's a detail that we don't need to include? Go ahead and point for me. It is an important piece of information, so I'm going to move it to the left here. Now on your own, you're going to decide if each one of these is important or if it's a detail. The next one says they put syrup on their biscuits. If that doesn't tell me something like who, where, when, or what, you might not include it. Okay? Good luck on your assignment.